I'm sitting on a piano chair and yes, it is another pop culture video because I don't know what to do with myself. It's April and there's so much going on. Coachella is coming up this weekend. We have Euphoria coming up. The drama just came out but not here yet. Oh, in March, Secret Life of Mormon Wives came out. KATSEYE's comeback obviously today, which is crazy. Kiss of Life. We had XO Kitty. There's a lot going on, okay? So I can't help myself. I love pop culture. It's my world. I live in this world and I love it so much. And yes, we need to talk about KATSEYE. I've been wanting to talk about the girls since February 21st, if you know what I mean. It's so confusing with like what's going on, who said what, who feels what, you know, all of that is very confusing. But with today, you know, I was like, okay, it's a perfect time. So let's talk about it. So I'll give you a background on myself with the world of KATSEYE and being an icon. I have been an icon, okay? I've been here, how long have I been here? So I used to follow them on Instagram when they were like teasing debut and they were doing those cute little videos because I was like, oh, who's that? They're so cutesy, girly pop. And then they were posting too much, and I have this thing with Instagram where like if you're posting too much and I still don't know you that well, I don't like it. So then I unfollowed, I know. And then Dream Academy, Popstar Academy came out on Netflix and I was like, it's the girls. Let's see. So then I watched it and then I was like, yes, follow again. I followed again, and then since then, girl, I've been here, okay? I wish I could say I've been here from the start. I was technically, but then something came over me, okay? The last girl group that I was obsessed with was Fifth Harmony, and then Camilla left and I was like, goodbye. I didn't care. Honestly, ooh, sorry. I was there for Camilla and Lauren at the start, and then I was there for Camilla only, and then Camilla left, so I was like, why am I here? I don't want to be here. So I left. There's been nothing that has really grabbed my attention since in terms of a girl group. Artists, loads, okay? Boy groups, loads. But in terms of girl group, KATSEYE has really caught my attention like no other. I have watched every video on YouTube. I watched their moving in. I watched this. I watched that. I am older than the girls, okay? I know. I'll put that out there. I know I'm older than them. The youngest, Yunche, what? She's 18 now. Ooh. I'm a lot older than the girls, okay? However, it's a girl group. I don't think you're ever too old to love a girl group. There's something about it that really just feels very homey. And it feels very like, I don't know what the word is. Anyway, I am older, but I don't care. So anyway, so I watched all of their videos. I watch everything, okay? I'm subscribed to their newsletter. Like I'm telling you, I'm hardcore, okay? I love them. I think they eat. I think at this point, the group is 6. The group is 6. Without the girls, without a single member, I think KATSEYE is not KATSEYE. And that's the tea. My bias at the start, during Dream Academy, like when I was watching it, I had 2. I loved Megan and Daniela. And then Manon came and I was like, oh, Megan, Daniela, and Manon. Then when I was watching the girls in general, like performances, interviews, YouTube things, whatever, I was like, oh, my bias is Megan. Like, hands down. All-rounder, cutesy, fun, whatever. Now, I don't have a bias. I can't pick one. I'm back to the 3 again. Daniela, Manon, and Megan. They just, I don't know, there's something about them, but I love all the girls. Like, I think Yunche's so talented, Laura's so talented, Sophia's so talented. Like, they're all so talented and they all make sense in the group. If one of them was missing, something would feel wrong with KATSEYE. That's the thing. But then like the whole bias thing is just like, oh, they're just my favorites. I don't know. There's something about it. You know? And even on my laptop, I got KATSEYE. Like I'm telling you, I'm a girl. I'm a girl and I'm a fan, okay? Let's talk about how should I get into this? Okay, first let's start with the music situation, okay? I think from Sis, I loved every song. I think it was so good. I think it was very girly pop. It made sense. Touch was like obviously the most K-pop inspired one, but I think everything was great. Like I loved it as an EP. Tonight I Might, I'm Pretty, like all of these, I think they worked really well and I really love them. I still listen to them. And I think it's super youthful, very young, and it just made sense. Debut, as a debut song, I was like, oh, you know? But then Touch, I was like, ooh, you guys ate. we go into beautiful chaos. My biggest YouTube regret is I didn't react to Gnarly. Because I was like, oh, it's their comeback. And I was like, do I want to film this? Do I not? And then I was like, no, I just really want to like pay attention. And I didn't react to Gnarly. And I feel like I should have, because Gnarly was such a moment, okay? When I first heard it, girl, I was not one of those that judged it. I was like, yes. I love a song that's just meant to be fun. And I think people really need to calm down with like judging music and being such a music critic and whatever. Sometimes music is just supposed to be fun, okay? It's not supposed to mean something deep. It's not supposed to be all about like the crazy vocals. It's not supposed to be about all of that. Sometimes music is just fun, and it's also about the performance, okay? When I watched the Gnarly video, I was like, okay. I was confused, but I was like, I'm here for it. I didn't hate it. And then I saw the Studio Tune performance. I saw the other performances, and I was like, wow. Like, they ate down. Like, Gnarly was really and truly a performance song, okay? I love Gnarly. I love it so much. Then came Gabriella. No. Then came Game Boy. Love. Was it Game Boy first or Gabriella first? I think it was Game Boy first. Anyway, then came Game Boy, let's say, I hope. Love. The video, the song, everything. Why didn't they push it? They should have pushed it. It would have gone so mainstream. It obviously has a lot of streams anyway on Spotify from what I've seen, but it would have gone so mainstream. The video was cutesy. The choreo is so cutesy. They didn't push it for shit. They never, you know, they did the remix one with, is it Doja Cat song? I don't remember. But where is Game Boy? It's so strange why they did that and how they did that, because really and truly, it was such a different vibe for them musically. It was a lot more mature sounding, in my opinion, than their other work. And there was just something about it which was so perfect. I don't know why they didn't push it. That was very weird to me. It was like, hey, music video, okay, bye. Where's the performance video? Where's the dance practice video? Where are the TikToks? Where are the Instagrams? Where are the collaborations with other K-pop idols? Like, where was everything? Why was Game Boy shut down so quick? Next, Gabriella. Again, they ate down, okay? Loved it, such a moment. I love that they introduced Spanish into this, and I know that they're gonna do that more with their other songs in the future. They keep saying that they will. Loved it, went viral, amazing. They should have done that for the Grammys. They should have done that. I understand why they did Gnarly, because it was like such a moment, and it was like the song that got so much shit when it first came out, and then when people actually listened to it and gave it a chance, they were like, oh, it's so good, and then they were like, this is kind of like a fuck you to the people. But I think Gabriella would have been a bigger one, because the choreography, the stability in their vocals, Gnarly felt so rushed at the Grammys. I felt really bad for the girls, because I know they were very excited for it. I just wish the team really thought that through. Like, they were running. They were running through their performances, running up the stairs, running everywhere. And I feel like they would have left such a bigger and more exciting impression if they did Gabriella. You know, all of that. Come on, can you imagine that in front of Miley? Then comes the statement, okay? Here's the drama. I remember seeing that statement, and I was like, ooh, what do you mean? We know, of course, our girl Manon, she has some thing with her immune system. She is sometimes weaker than the other girls and needs to take a break. Understandable. I respect that their management allows them to step back when they're not feeling well, because, like, girl, what's the point of pushing them to the core and then they just end up being like fully injured or hurt or whatever. It sucks, obviously, because like when you're paying to go to their concert, you want to see 6. So when you see 5, it is heartbreaking, but they still deliver nonetheless. So when this came out, I was like, oh, that's not a regular statement. Why are they saying a hiatus? And then when Manon put out her statement, I was like, girl, no. I was like, what's happening? Okay. I'm an icon, but my friends, I don't have any friends that are icons. Like, obviously they know KATSEYE because I'm like force feeding them KATSEYE. But besides one friend of mine who is huge in the K-pop world, like she's a fan, okay? If you're interested in reading like her Substack article about this. I'll link it in the description, okay? It's great. I loved it. It came out today, actually, just a few hours ago. So besides her, no one else is really like fully invested in KATSEYE like I am. So I don't really get to talk about it that much. So my poor friends and the people around me, I'm just constantly talking about them, and I know they don't care. But I care, so I need someone to talk to. Okay, so this is like my KATSEYE therapy session. So yeah, when Manon put out her statement and all of this, it was just like so confusing. Especially when the whole race thing came into picture, I was like, girl, oh my God, it's so bad. Because if I was a PR agency, or if I was PR for KATSEYE, and I got allegations like racism, I would have shut that down so quickly if I wasn't racist, okay? Them not shutting it down makes it so weird and awkward and fishy, and it's like, so are you? It's so strange to me. Till today, it's really strange that no statement has come out to be like, hey, we're not racist. It's so easy to just say that, but you not saying it is kind of like giving a bad picture. Like, no part of me thinks that it's because she wants to go solo. One, I don't think so. Two, I think she's one of the girls from the six that is like so super excited about KATSEYE. Like, she always seems the most excited, the happiest, the most interactive with fans and everything. So I don't think that she's sick of KATSEYE and wants to go solo. And then two, I remember there was rumored that she was going to be a guest judge on the Heidi Klum whatever model thingy, runway thingy. What happened to that? I don't know. I thought that's what it was, maybe. Like, she was gonna go away to film that for a while and come back. It could still be that. Like, they could have filmed it and then we're just waiting for it to air soon. Like, I generally don't know what the tea is, okay? My only thing is I really hope they're back. I think the promo for Pinky Up is getting very weird. Like, on the first day, like for the first teaser, when they didn't add her in the visuals, I was like, okay. And when they didn't put her in the teaser video, I was like, okay. Then the second one came out. Again, I was like, okay. And then Nylon. What was that? I was so excited when the Nylon cover came out because I was like, oh my God, it's 6. They're dressed up as Pinky Up, which means that she's here. And then the third teaser came out and again, she's not there. And then I was like, I'm very confused. So then I went and I read the Nylon thing and I saw that the interview was before the statement. So now I'm confused again. Listen, the tea is, okay, KATSEYE is 6. That's the tea. That is the tea, okay? I think without a single member, it'll be so different. Without Laura, it's different. Without Sophia, it's different. Without Yuji, it's different. Without Danielle, it's different. Without Megan, it's different. Without Manon, it's different. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, they ate up the Lollapalooza performances. They did very well. But there's still something missing. And it's Manon. They need to be 6. It just makes sense, okay, guys? It just genuinely makes sense that way. And like the whole mess with like Daniela's dad, and then the things about racism, and then the things about laziness and all of that, it's just like, oof. It could have been cleaned up so quickly and so easily by their PR team. So then I was like, this is a PR move. I was like, this is so PR, okay? We know the rumors that she's gonna do Coachella. So is this all just PR to raise like excitement and hype and whatever for their Coachella performance and for their comeback? Because that's weird. I don't think they needed all of that. Like, they already had so much going on for them. Like, people were talking about them so much because of Gap anyway, and then people were talking about them because of Gabriella and Gnarly. Like, they were talking about the girls. You really didn't need to make it messy. Because now, even if Manon does come back, it's going to be so weird in terms of like the outside looking at them. Because they're going to be like, oh, you had her in the back for debut music video. You ignored her injury, whatever. Like, didn't have her in the Gabriella performance video, but you had Laura in Game Boy video. Like, it's going to be all about that. And I think that is going to be messy. That's my 2 cents on KATSEYE and like the situation right now. I really hope that when we watch the video later tonight, that Manon is in it. If she's not, that would really genuinely suck. It just won't be the same without our girl. It won't be the same without anyone. So it's just gonna be weird, okay? I have a feeling that she's not in the video. My prediction, the video comes out in like 5 hours or something, 4 hours, 5 hours. My prediction is that Manon is not in the video, but that she will be at Coachella. I don't know. I don't know. It's so... My prediction initially was that Manon is not gonna be like involved at all, and then she'll be in the music video and at Coachella. But that's when I thought that the music video comes out the day after Coachella. Now that the music video is coming out a day before, I'm like, oh, is she girl? Is she in it? Because now I don't know. I don't know anymore. Also, she posted the things on her story. That was also weird. Like the look, she posted on her story, so that's strange. So I don't know. Let's see. The next part of this is going to be me reacting to Pinky Up. I obviously know, I heard the snippets and I know all of that, but I tried avoiding it completely because I hate spoilers like that when it comes to an artist I genuinely really like. I don't like when things get leaked before they come out because I want like the full experience. So I've been avoiding it as much as possible. Even though I know, okay, I know. But let's just see the vibes. If it's, I saw people were saying like, oh, I better not be like another Gnarly or like, whatever. And I'm like, why not? I love a silly song. I love Internet Girl. Ugh, I love Internet Girl so much. Eat zucchini. Yeah, eat zucchini. I love it. It's so good. I love a silly pop song. The world is too serious. We need silly pop songs. But one thing though, the live version of Internet Girl is so much better. I want Megan to say, I'm getting out of here. And I want the beat to be more rock like it was live versus what we're hearing in the studio version. They should just release like a second version, like a live version of it or something. But I love Internet Girl so much. My other theory is that because Internet Girl technically flopped, not in my house, not in my bedroom, okay, not in my car, but because Internet Girl flopped, they're doing this whole PR thing to like get people to talk about them again and like, whatever, so that Coachella will be a bigger deal. They didn't need to do that though. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people are like, oh, if they release another song that's dumb, it's not good for them. Like our girls have vocals, let them show them off, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yes, I agree completely. Okay, the girls and their vocals, it needs to be shown off for sure. Especially Sophia. Girl, why doesn't Sophia have a line longer than like a single chorus or like a bridge or whatever? Sophia is nowhere in the music, okay? I think if you put all of Sophia's bits from all the songs since Sis and Beautiful Chaos and put them all together, it won't even be one full song. Like, I think we need justice for Sophia, if anything, okay? Justice for Sophia and her vocals. Where is she? Poor girl. She's so talented. Where is she? Why aren't they using her? My favorite songs, I'll tell you. From Sis, I would say... Ooh, I don't know. Is it Pretty? Or is it Tonight I Might? I know they're not a fan of Tonight I Might, but it's not about them right now. Hold on. Is anyone else's Spotify just like shit? Also, why is Ariana's music gone from Sweetener? That's another thing. Anyway. There's something about this. Yeah, honestly, I think I really love Pretty. I love I'm Pretty. There's something about it. It's very like nostalgic, preteen time and whatever. I think it's so cute. Right now, that's my favorite. Obviously, at the time it was Touch, but now I think it's I'm Pretty. And then from Beautiful Chaos, my least favorite at the time was Mean Girls, because I don't like songs that are very like, you're perfect, I am this, like songs that are very like preachy kind of. I don't like that vibe. Musically, I think it's so fun. Lyrically, it was like my least favorite. Honestly, it still might be Gnarly, but then if I had to not pick Gnarly, I'd pick Game Boy. Justice for Game Boy, literally, bro. Like, what happened there? Also for Mean Girls, like, they didn't do anything. They didn't promote Mean Girls at all. Even though I know it wasn't a single, so they didn't have to. But like, they did the whole thing and they just did it once or twice on Instagram, and that's it. Like on Instagram and TikTok. I think if they did it more, it would have been more engaging and more people would have tried to do it. It was so cute. It was so cute. So yes, that is my 2 cents on KATSEYE. We will wait now for the next few hours and then watch Pinky Up together. I'm gonna love the song. That's my prediction. That's my #1 prediction. I'm gonna love the song. Okay, the teasers sound great. It sounds like Act Like an Angel, Dress Like Crazy. If it's giving Crazy by Le Sserafim, I'm here for it. I love it. I love that song so much. If it's that vibe, I'm sat. Even if it's not, I'm still sat. Like I'm waiting okay, for the girls. One thing I'm not excited about and I'm very disappointed in is the creative direction for this one. Like the styling and the hair. Why? The girls are so beautiful and they have generally such good styles as themselves. I really don't like this new style. Like I really don't like it. Like I tried. I'm very open-minded with, you know, people trying to be creative and stuff, but this was not it. And I'm so worried about what it's gonna look like when they're performing, because these being their like comeback pictures is very worrying. Like the nylon cover, I love the concept of the shoot. I hated the wigs and I hated the outfits. Like I'm praying that this is just for the music video and that for their live performances and everything, things look better, because I'm so upset about this creative direction. Is it Sohei? If it is, we need to talk. This is the vibe I pictured for Pinky Up, okay? It's still fun, it's still electric, but it's like more mature. I feel like what's going on now with the wigs and stuff, it's just like too much. Like it was not necessary. We didn't need to do that. Like it's really not it. And Megan's hair, the big one, the long one with the stripes, no. I think the only one whose hair looks fun and like cool is Daniela's pink wig and Yoonche's dyed blonde hair. The wigs in general are a big fat no for me, and the outfits are a big fat no for me. So I'm hoping and praying that the live performances we get after this are a lot better. I hope that we're not doing this whole wig thingy because it's just not giving. They're not good wigs, that's what I've noticed. Let's see if Manon is there. Let's see how Coachella goes tomorrow. Let's see this third era of KATSEYE and let's see how it goes. Do you think it's gonna be an album or another EP? I'm ready for another EP. I don't think they're ready for a full-length album. I think they're still like figuring themselves out, and I think they're getting closer to the type of music they want to make. So I think we need to just give them time. It's giving EP, please. Do another EP, give my girl Sophia more lines. Just let the girls have fun, man. And let the girls creative direct their own outfits, please. Because, ooh, girl. See you in my reaction now. Okay, 10, 9, 8. There's 5. There's 5. Huh? What was this? I thought that was gonna be Manon. Lol, sorry. True Fruit brand partnership. If we get arrested, haha, baby, laugh it off. Wait. Okay. Wait. I love the chorus. I couldn't pay attention to the verse because I was so invested in the visuals. This is such a beautiful video. Like the styling and everything works here. And I was so happy to see Sophia singing more. There was no Manon. Oh my god, there was actually 5. That was so strange. I feel like this is Daniela's song. Oh. Wait, I need to watch it again. Pinky. Girl, I saw people were giving shit about the choreography. It's so nice. And I love the chorus. That's such a vibe. I need to listen for the verse again. Hold on. I thought when the boot opened, I thought it was gonna be Manon in there. That would have been a cool surprise. Oh, we're Mona Lisa. Girl, I thought she said Lisa with a cute attitude. I was like, Megan's facial expressions are just so good. There's something so exciting about her face every time she performs. Like, it's so good. Sophia with the short blonde wig looks like a Filipino queen. Oh, it's a really good song. Yes, they ate. I really like that. That was so good. Guys, the video literally just came out 9 minutes ago. It already has 400,000 views. God damn. I loved it. I think it was such a vibe. I'm so excited to see what it looks like live because the choreography is really cool. I saw people were shitting on the choreography when they saw like the leaked rehearsal and stuff, but it looks amazing to me. The first verse, you know, and the bridge, it took time, you know, but the second time I heard it, it sounded better. I definitely like the second verse better. I feel like this is Daniela's song, honestly. She was the main visual and she had the most lines, I feel, as well. Yunche wasn't in it much, but I like that she was in it a little bit in that part because I was not ready for our 18-year-old girl to be sexualized like that yet. So let's just keep it at that. Megan, I do think she is my bias, actually, now that I think about it. Everyone was tea. The outfits and the wigs and everything made sense in the video. I don't want to see it outside the video. Please, God, I'm begging. Tomorrow's Coachella. Tomorrow's a big day for us. I loved it. Pinky up. Yes. Yeah, Manon's not gonna be at Coachella, girl. I don't see it happening. Or is she? I don't know. I feel like she's not. Damn. See you. Bye.